Yes. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar Talks Football. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with yet another post-match reaction and another big step in the title race to finally securing the league, ladies and gentlemen. Today on the Catalan Derby, we had a big game. It was up and down, guys. We knew we were going to have to step up today. But ladies and gentlemen, the players did step up after the terrible result we had midweek. We finally saw what we needed to see at long last. A win, and now, ladies and gentlemen, we are 9 points clear at the top of the table. Big up to every single one of you guys who are already in the building. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, all of the beautiful stuff. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, where do we start? I mean, at the end of the day, guys, it was the Catalan Derby, first Catalan Derby at the Camp Nou in over 2 years, right? This was a big Catalan Derby, guys. For the first time at the Camp Nou, we knew we needed the result, and considering what we saw yesterday in the Madrid game, the result today was integral. And listen, guys, I'm gonna get into all of it because obviously, yes, I am very happy, right? We won a big win, right? 4-1 goals by Ferran Torres with the brace, Lamine Yamal, and Marcus Rashford with the goal, and obviously Paul Lozano scoring for Espanyol. And listen, even though, results wise, right, let's be real, the result will tell us at the end of the day we won comfortably. Let's be very honest here, man. That game was not easy. You understand what I mean, right? We pulled it away right at the end, right? At the end, we ended up going clear and getting the victory. But it wasn't an easy game. We really had to work for that win. Espanyol did not make it easy, and I did not expect them to make it easy on us. But, at the end of the day, we did what we had to do. And look, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, right? There's a lot of, stuff I do want to get into as far as this game is concerned, because you know what it is, right? As much as the result was great, I have to also call out some of these issues in this game, man. At the end of the day, I wasn't happy with certain things in this game. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chad, right? Now, obviously, we're gonna get into like a lot of the individual performances, but today Flick went really strong in this game. He went surprisingly strong in this game, playing most of our starting 11 players in this game. I thought maybe he might have rotated a lot. Obviously, there's some players that did get a start today. We did see Gavi today get a game start in the lineup. Ferran Torres, which unexpectedly, yes, he did make a start today. One gameplay that did surprise me when he started was Lamine Yamal. Not only did it surprise me that he started, this guy played basically the whole 90 minutes, right? He played the whole 90 minutes. I mean, in a big game, I know today, let's be real, right? He definitely showed out today. Absolutely balled out today. But we're leaving this game thinking at the end of the day, man, like, what was the deal? Like, at the end of the day, we have a big game in the Champions League and you're playing him 90 minutes. I would have expected maybe to take him off early. But considering, let's be real, right? He really carried us to his victory today. Maybe at the end of the day, Flick made the right decision. Who knows, right? But obviously, guys, as you can see, the lineup is Joan Garcia in goal. You had Kobashi and Martin as the centre-back partnership, with Ronald Araujo, with Alejandro Balde out in the full-back positions, Eric Garcia in the midfield alongside Pedri, and Fermin Lopez out in the 10, Yamal on the right, Gavi on the left, and obviously Ferran Torres in the middle. And I know basically the table just stated that Gavi was playing on the left and Fermin was in the middle, but I think it's the other way around. Footmap, basically, they just mess this up all the time. But yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, we started this game like we meant to go on. It was a very great start, right? We did the work at the end of the day. Early goal today, right? Amazing pass from Lamine Yamal to find Ferran Torres, and Ferran Torres scoring an amazing goal. And look, I need to first of all say this, right? First of all, I just want to say, I am happy for Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres did his work today. Like, I mean, listen, he's been having a very long season with all the issues that he's been dealing with. There's been a lot of problems, confidence-wise. His confidence hasn't been great, right, at the club. But I have to say this now, right? His reaction to his goal, it got to me. I can't even lie, guys. I'm sorry, but I have to keep it 100. His reaction definitely got to me, because at the end of the day, bro, like, what was that reaction about? Like, I don't understand what he meant by this. Like, who was he aiming at when he was doing this to us? Like, he can't be aiming for us, the fans, because at the end of the day, you went 14 games without scoring. Your confidence has been on the floor. You've been one of the most frustrating players to watch this season, and yet for some reason you think that after scoring one goal in over 2 months, that you can actually talk to us. This is actually like self-awareness, man. Like, I'm like, bro, self-awareness, man. Like, seriously, you have not been good this season. You have not shown us the best of you this season, right? I don't know what you feel, what you're feeling like doing that celebration. But look, I don't want to be this guy being negative, because look, he needed that goal. And you could tell, like I said this yesterday, for those of you guys who watched my preview, right, of the game, I did mention at the end of the day, this is the kind of player that he is, right? He's a player that's a confidence player. This is why I'm not a fan of him, because he has this tendency to only turn up when the things work, when, you know, he gets a goal. But then when he doesn't get a goal, his confidence is on the floor. And for a club like Barcelona, that's not going to work. We need players that can always be on confidence, that can always believe in themselves, right? And for me, that was the issue, right? At the end of the day, he's clearly not been in confidence. And you saw it today. When he got that goal, he finally found his shooting boots. And then he scored another. He scored another amazing goal. And look, at the end of the day, I'm happy for Ferran. I wanted him to start today. And the reason I want to start today, I said, listen, if we can get a confident Ferran Torres going into the game on Tuesday, it's important, right? Obviously, today we didn't see Lewandowski at all, right? Which, at the end of the day, it's not a bad thing, right? Giving him a full rest. And, you know, we saw Rashford also, who I'm going to talk about later. He also scored a goal. To see these players perform in this game today was absolutely important. And getting a player like Ferran Torres, getting the goal today, getting a brace today, is important. Because now this gives us more hope as Barca fans. Okay, we now have a Ferran Torres who now knows where the back of the net is. Cool. No problem. You understand what I mean, right? Now, let's focus and make sure that in the game in the midweek, now, that's going to be another, I'll basically talk about that on the preview show. But as far as like him starting or him not starting, that's another debate, right? But him scoring gives us more confidence. Okay, we have another player who's in confidence right now to score. But my thing is, Ferran Torres, stay humble, bro. Like, respectfully, stay humble. Like, you coming out here and trying to sound off on the fans for calling you out. It's actually funny to me, because it's like, dude, you have not shown us anything, bro, for us to believe in you. You have to show us something. That's how football works, man. At the end of the day, it's not that every time you play well, we give you credit, but then when you don't play well, we're just supposed to just ignore you. At the end of the day, this is the problem with most football fans in this era, unfortunately. Right? Self-awareness, man. You owed us this performance as Barca fans. We wanted to see this performance from you for a long time. You owe us this. So you coming out here acting like this is pathetic, man. But yeah, first, that's honestly what I think. And yeah, man, let me know what you guys are saying. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he did get a brace, like I mentioned. He got a beautiful goal, right? And this is exactly what I said yesterday in my match preview. This is why I wanted him to start. Because I said in this game against Espanyol, this is the kind of game that I think Ferran Torres will finally break his streak. And he did. He got a goal and he got another one. And you saw, and it's everything that we talk about with him. He's a confident player. When he gets the goal, when he gets that first goal, it brings that confidence. And he finally knows where the back of the net. He's more confident in himself, right? And that is what he kind of player that he is. But then you look on the other side, right? I have to also mention man like Lamine. As much as today, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all, I'm not happy that he completed 90 minutes. But when I look at the circumstances of how this game went today, I might give credit. I might just give a leeway to Flick, because it's very evident that Flick wanted to win this game. I think Flick's mind is, I want to just end it. I just want to finish this off right now, right? No more, no. Like at the end of the day, don't give Real Madrid any hope. There is no hope in hell. Let's kill this tie. Let's kill this round. Let's kill the league this already, right? And listen, if anything happens on Tuesday and we somehow perform a miracle in remontada and we make it, right? Now that means that we have more attention on the Champions League, considering the league is basically sewn up, right? So that's why I kind of look at Flick's plan and I said, okay, well, it's not a bad plan. Real Madrid dropped points. He knew he had to take advantage while the iron was hot. But it's that same old thing, isn't it? Because it's a two-edged sword. Because now we have Lamine Yamal now who's played 90 minutes. What's going to happen in the game? Because in the game against Atletico Madrid, we're going to need him to turn up like he turned up today. We're going to need him to perform today. He needs to perform out of his skin today. Like he did in the, like he needs to perform like this in the midweek game against Atletico Madrid. And consider in chat, I haven't even mentioned this, but I'm going to show you guys that after the game. I'm going to show you guys after this preview, right? After I finish this post-match reaction. But Atletico Madrid, ladies and gentlemen, made 10 changes to their squad. 10. They made 10 changes, guys. These guys clearly, they're clearly done, bro. They're like, bro, at the end of the day, bro, we are going to get this trophy. We're going to get this semi-finals by any means necessary. They've already shown it. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't understand it because they don't have any hope for the title race. Right? At the end of the day, they're not going to win the league. They're nowhere near the title race. They're basically just challenging for top 4. So, you know, I guess it makes sense for them. But, yeah, it is what it is. I mean, as far as that first half was concerned, Lamine Yamal absolutely cooked. We were very, very comfortable for most of that first half. Honestly, man, we could have scored a lot of goals in that first half, right? We were very, very impressive. Guys like Pedri today, I was very impressed with them, right? They definitely improved today. I was happy to see Gavi, you know, get on the ball today. He was pretty good in this game today. I was very, very impressed with him. And look, as far as the defense is concerned, I mean, Espanyol, a few times, they were giving our defense a few problems. But relatively, we were okay in the first half. In the first half, I really didn't have much issues, right? And also, you know, seeing Ronald Araujo, right? I'm sorry, I meant to say Kobashi today start alongside Gerard Martin today. I was very, very happy to see that. At the end of the day, Kobashi, I knew he was going to start. Martin starting today is quite interesting because it makes me wonder if he's going to get benched, especially considering also, guys. And yeah, by the way, people were saying, oh, Pedri was bad today. I mean, Pedri, I wouldn't say was bad. I wouldn't say he was great. So let me say this. I didn't say he was amazing. He wasn't amazing. He was okay. He was okay. I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like Pedri has been quiet. I'll give him that, right? He's not the Pedri I think we've seen. I think ever since Pedri came back from injury, he's not been at the tip-top, like, you know, player that he is. But at the end of the day, he is who he is. At the end of the day, let's be real, right? He is a player who... He's not going to be the guy getting the goals and assists. He's not going to be the guy who's going to be main stage. He is the orchestrator. He's the guy behind the scenes pulling the strings for the players like Yamal and Ferran and all these guys to get the goals. So the attention is not always going to be on him, right? But yeah, it is what it is. And anyway, big up, before I continue, guys, appreciate my leg well, appreciate Football Carnage, big up to you, appreciate you for the raid every single time. Make sure you guys smash the like button, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe on your way in, guys. We're already on 27 likes, man. Let's get to more likes. We're almost 124 people in here. Make sure you guys smash the like button, guys, on your way in. And yeah, for me, yeah, exactly. Pedri, exactly. Big up to Mark. Mark says Pedri's was bad by his standards. Thank you. That's what I wanted to say. That's why I said he was okay. I don't think he was terrible, but it's that thing of standards, man. Like we see, like the standard that we put him at the end of the day, it comes with a price. So if you don't perform to that level, we're always going to call you out. But I don't think he was bad today. But yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, the defense today, Gerard Martin. Yeah, at that first half, ladies and gentlemen, he suffered. He seemed to be hobbling, and also considering he was also taken off at halftime, that's not good news, chat. I guess we have no choice, guys. It's most likely we're gonna see Araujo start on Tuesday, alongside maybe Eric Garcia, because Kobashi is also out. So yeah, it's most likely that's going to be the centre-back partnership. And I don't know, we haven't really, there's no confirmation of his injury, but there's definitely, you know, worry in the team. And in the first half, we were comfortable, you know, obviously, 2-0, second half starts. And, you know, we started the second half pretty well. I was very, very impressed with how we started. We were pretty straightforward. We had a goal that was ruled out, Eric Garcia scored, and just like that, we switch off. And this is the problem with Barcelona, man. This tendency to switch off when we are when we are ahead, when everything is going well, when we are on the right path, we just switch off out of nowhere. It was ridiculous. At the end of the day, like I'm gonna be very real, that goal was really sloppy. Right? It was a sloppy goal. Like he was, Paul Lozano was literally free in the box. Like all the players are just bundling amongst each other, and he gets a free. I mean, it was a great goal. I mean, I'm not gonna take it away from him. It was a beautiful strike. Right, bottom right hand corner. Jean Garcia really couldn't do much about it. I couldn't really blame him, but it was a sloppy goal to give away, and that's the problem with this, man. Like at the end of the day, we're gonna have to get this out of our system, man. Especially for the game coming up in the midweek, we have to. We cannot be. I'm sorry, man. We have to have a perfect game against Atletico Madrid in the second leg, and what that means is none of the sloppy play in the back. None of the sloppy play in the back like we saw today. I want you guys to wake up. Wake up. Because we can score. We can go to the, we showed it today. We scored 4 today. We can go to the one and score. The problem is not scoring. The problem is defending. Just like today, we were 2-0 up. Completely comfortable. Everything was going great, right? Everything was beautiful to watch. And then out of nowhere, just like that, we get them back into the game after doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Comfortable. And we give them that. Not good enough. Not good enough. And this is my problem with this team. And this is why I keep saying we need to work on the defense. We need to go to in the summer, focus on the defense. Because clearly this game today proves attack, no problem. We will score. Guys like Ferran today got a brace. Yamal scored today. Rashford got a goal today. Right? Lewandowski, if he played, would have scored. Ronnie, I know he did. I mean, I was surprised I didn't see him today. I'm surprised today we didn't see Ronnie, man. I wanted to see Ronnie today. Right? But even he will get goals. Even Fermin Lopez will get goals. All of these guys will get, our attack will always get goals. The problem is, no matter how many goals we score, we need the defense to also do their job and keep a clean sheet. And that's the problem. That's the problem. But, and at the end of the day, getting that, Espanyol getting that goal was completely unnecessary because we need to put in pressure on ourselves. I genuinely think, Chad, right? I don't know what you guys are saying, but honestly, for me, I think that Flick would have most likely decided to bench a lot of them. He would have benched Yamal today, early today. I genuinely think today he wasn't planning on playing Yamal for 90. I think it's because we were 2-1 up and Espanyol were really, really putting us under pressure that made him decide to just continue playing Lamine Yamal. I think that was the case. I think he would have, I think if the game was 2-0, honestly, I think if it was 2-0 in the last few minutes of the game, like let's say like 65th minute or 70th minute, it was still 2-0. I think around the 65th minute he would have taken off Yamal and brought on Ronnie. I genuinely think so. But like I mentioned, we made this game hard for ourselves. And as a result, not only did Yamal play, and this is the funny thing, we're mentioning Yamal, but we also forgot to mention that Pedri also played 90 minutes today as well. Pedri is supposed to be our orchestrator, right? Isn't he supposed to be protected? Now he's also played 90 minutes. And I know people are going to say, but Omar, he didn't play 90 minutes in midweek. Okay, so he played 90 minutes today. Guess what? We have another game in 3 days. And we're going to need him in that game too. And now we have both of our key players who play 90 minutes today. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. But it was important because Flick clearly wanted to win this game. And for most of this game where it was just back and forth, right? Both teams just, hammer and tongs between both of us. In the end, we did get the goal, right? I mean, it was a complete error by Dimitrovic for Espanyol. Lamine Yamal today, who I have to say, he definitely deserved that goal. Today, Lamine Yamal today was absolutely top class today. 10 out of 10. Absolutely 10 out of 10. The way today he was glad and passing. I mean, I don't know, man. Like I've noticed it in the last 2 games, right? We saw this against Atletico Madrid where he's just been gliding past the defenders. And he was just doing it again today, right? Just gliding past the whole team, nearly scored again. But in the end, he did get his goal. And it was a well-deserved goal, right? For his performance today and for the fact that we played him 90 minutes today, he deserved that goal, right? He got the winning goal, right? And he did his job. He absolutely did his job. And he scored today an amazing goal. And then, he once again, right? When we kicked off, before we even had time to even celebrate that 3rd goal, went forward again, found Frankie de Jong, who I forgot to mention it. Frankie de Jong today returned from the bench and got an assist. That is that's another positive that I'm taking out of this game as well. Because a lot of people, they like to diss him. They really like to, come at Frankie de Jong a lot. But today, look at that performance today by Frankie de Jong, right? Literally came on. How many minutes was he on the pitch? What, 10 minutes? He was on the pitch for 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, got an assist. I keep telling you guys, he is important. He's important. People always call him out for his performances, right? But at the end of the day, Frankie de Jong brings something different because he's another one that can get an assist. He's another one that can go forward and get the ball in the right areas. That's it. that's exactly how things always go when it comes to us Barcelona, right? And players like Frenkie de Jong, because they can always give you that kind of game. They can give you that kind of game. And today, when Lamine Yamal found him, like he was the composure today by Frenkie de Jong, absolutely no pressure, right in front of the keeper. He could have quickly rushed and tried to put it in the box, but he took his time, right? Found Rashford, right? Gliding, just chipped the ball into the box, and then Marcus Rashford, beautiful volley, and he found the back of the net. 4-1, and yeah, at the end of the day, that puts a bow on it. That absolutely puts a bow on it. And look, it wasn't a great performance, to be honest, right? And I feel like the result kind of, makes it look better than it did. But that game was close, and fair play to Espanyol. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. A win is a win, and I am celebrating this victory because it was important. It was an important victory. It was an integral victory. We needed this victory today to basically just, put that space away from us and Real Madrid. Just kill the hope. And I feel like after what we saw from them at Girona yesterday, and especially the fact that today we won today, yeah, it's over. It's over. And I know, I'm not this guy that always likes to, put the league, league is over, this and this and this, and, try to fit this narrative. But I'm going to be very honest. That performance was going to kill their confidence. They're going to be looking at that game now against Bayern Munich like it's their UCL final now. Because really, that's the only trophy that they have to win now. That's the only trophy they have to win. And they're going to have to go to the Alliance and get it done there, because now the league is done. Because I saw it, man. I'm going to be very real. I saw it yesterday. I saw it in the performance yesterday against Girona, man. There was no urgency. I know they went forward a few times after they conceded, but you didn't see the drive that you used to see with these guys. They just didn't have it. They just didn't have it at all. But yeah, that's what I honestly think about everything that we saw today. But listen, big up to all the people who are here. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Big up to every single one of you guys. Let me read your chats very quickly. It says, sending love from Nairobi, Kenya. Big up to my brother, man. Big up to my African brother. Big up to you. It says, Yamal doing the heavy lifting this game is a nutshell. You meant to say in a nutshell? Yep, I agree with that. He definitely carried us in this game today. It says, big up to my guys. It says, 9 points clear. We can win game 35. We can win on March 35 and a draw against Madrid. I'm going to be very real, man. I want to win the league against Madrid. Give me that win against Madrid. It says, champions of Spain again, but some players should not play 90 minutes today like Yamal. Just mentioned it, Steve. Big up to you, man. Big up to Mysterious World, man. It says, the vegetarian shark needs to leave the club ASAP. I can't stand this guy. I don't care if he scored 2 goals today. That clown is not for us. I'm going to be very real, man. I would have been happy. I was happy when he scored, just for him. But when he did that celebration, man, that celebration got to me. Because I said, bro, seriously, bro, quiet. You can't talk, bro. 14 games as a Barcelona striker, and you score 0 goals, and you have the audacity to come at me like this? Like, nah, man. No. Get out of here with all this. Big up to my brother, Dali. Dali, bro, how are you doing, man? Big up to my brother Dali. Listen, make sure you guys go subscribe to Dali FC, man. Listen, the Madridistas, man, they're having a very, 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 very sad season, man. We gotta help out, give charity, man. Let's give some of our content creators, man like Will, big up to you for the raid. Big up to man like Matrix. Today he didn't do a hate watch, man. He couldn't be asked to do a hate watch. But yeah, man, big up to my brother Dali as well, man. Make sure you guys go subscribe to all these guys. It says we need a strategy and players that will break the wall. Atletico are going to pack the bus. Yeah, 100%. Just leave him to do whatever he wants next season. He won't be here. Don't start Ferran on Tuesday. I wouldn't personally, for me. I know there's a lot of Barca fans who will drink the Kool-Aid and say, "Oh, Omar, we need to start Ferran now. He's performing well." No. Big up to K Breezy. How you doing, K Breezy? How you doing, bro? I hope you're doing well. Big up to Yosef, man. He says, Ferran Torres found his level against Espanyol. Get him out of my club, Popo patch player. Facts. I almost forgot. He needs to back against Atletico. I'm not calling him no damn shark. Facts. Big up to Dominic, man. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you every single time, man. Big up to Shane Maker. Says, no, Omar, they won the Super Liga. Who? Who won the Super Liga? Big up to Shooter, man. He says that's actually good. If you think now, we will we will really be motivated. We played pretty good against we played pretty good against Girona. I think we should have scored 3 in the first half, but you didn't. That's the thing, isn't it? Right? Look, man, I'm gonna be very honest, man. I just feel like there's something broken about that Madrid team right now. I don't know if it's the Mallorca game that's broken you or the Champions League game, but I'm gonna be very real, man. That Girona game, I just didn't recognize that team. That's it. Both Frankie and Pedri are important. I have no hope against Atleti. These players have to give a performance, 100%. It's 99% hope, 1% belief. That's personally how I see it. That's how I see it personally, man. Like, I'm gonna be real. I'm going to that game with 99% hope and 1% belief. Trust me, man. But yeah, for me, I think in that game, and we'll do the preview on Monday, right? So make sure you guys are here on Monday for the live preview. But yeah, on Monday, I honestly think, guys, for me, I would start Pedri and De Jong in that game. I honestly just need production in the midfield. I need the midfield to produce for the attack, bro. That's all I want. That's really all I want, man. That's what I want to see in this game. He says, as a Madrid fan, congrats on La Liga. Hey, man, listen, man, back-to-back league titles, man. Funny enough, last time, by the way, chat, who was the last club to do the back-to-back league titles in the league? Let me know, chat. Which club was the last club to do the back-to-back league? I'll give you a little hint. They wear blue and red. Anyway, let's move on. It says, Bayern just won 5-0. Yeah, I just saw that against San Pauli. It was actually 4-0 when I was watching it. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I hope this is a sign of what is to come on Tuesday. I hope this is a sign of what is to come on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. I need it. I need these frauds, man. I need these frauds to perform. Listen. At the end of the day, man, give me a 5-0, man. Give me a 5-0, man. I need these Madrid fans to be humbled. Man like Will and all these guys. He says, I have a feeling Ronnie will simply leave because this team is way too dependent on Lamine to a point where he can't rest him no matter how much we want him. Okay, so let me tell you this, Rebel, right? If we manage to come back, I genuinely believe if we manage to come back against what's the name of the club again? Atletico Madrid midweek, I think he'll be rested in the weekend. Who are we playing next weekend, by the way, chat? Who are we playing in the weekend next weekend? Let me actually check. Because I don't think the El Clasico is next week. No, it's not next week. So Barcelona's next opponents in the league are Getafe away. Yeah. No. Oh, Celta Vigo at home. Okay, so Celta Vigo at home. I think that if we come back, I think Yamal would be benched for that game. I think Ronnie will start in that game. I swear to God, if Ronnie doesn't, if we bench Yamal on next week, next week against Celta Vigo, and we don't start Ronnie, bro, I'm calling out Frick, man. He needs to do this fraud. But yeah, I see a lot of people saying they feel sorry for Ronnie. I feel sorry for Ronnie too, man. Ronnie always performs well, man. He always performs well. I wanted to see Ronnie. I think a lot of us Barca fans, we all agree, man. We really wanted to see Ronnie in this game, man. And I hope that we do. I mean, I hope that he also comes. Honestly, I would like to see him in the game against Atletico as well. I would like to see him. Especially, that's another thing that people don't talk about when it comes to Ronnie. Ronnie is his best production is not his goal scoring, it's his assistant. This guy is he is very good in his crossing. I'm gonna be very honest. I would like to see him in the game against Atleti. I'm not saying he should start, but let's say if we are like leading like by a goal, where like we need like a goal. Like let's say we are leading 1-0 or 2-1, whatever it is, and we are one goal to bring the tie back. I would bring Ronnie on, man. I would bring Ronnie on just to beat another production into the box. You feel me? That's it, man. Exactly, man. This is for the Pedri word. But yeah. Let's keep reading. And by the way, guys, we're gonna get into the match ratings now, guys. Before we continue, guys, let's actually do a quick match ratings chat, right? I want to talk about the match ratings now. Obviously, we saw a very, very good game today from certain players today, and certain players today were not bad. But as far as in goal today, Jean Garcia What do we say about Jean Garcia? I'm gonna be very honest, man. Jean Garcia today he wasn't really called upon enough, and he conceded today. So I don't know, Chad. I'm personally giving him a 6. What is everyone in the chat saying? What do you guys give Jean Garcia? Because did he make like any good stuff? Like, I'm a very real. Maybe it's a blur, but I don't remember him really making a lot of like top world class saves, which kind of helped us get the victory today, right? So I'll just give him a 6, to be honest, right? What are you guys saying for Jean Garcia? Would you guys say, do you guys think a 6 is correct, or what would you guys give him personally for you, chat? For me, I'll give him a 6. Everyone, people in there, look up to my guy, says 6 as well. Okay, all right. So I'm going for a 6. You guys tell me what you guys want to say. Okay, so centre back partnerships. Gerard Martin today only played one half. He got injured. Maybe just a 5, honestly. I don't think he did anything wrong in the game, but he did suffer an injury. So I'll give him a 5. Kobashi next to him. Kobashi, man, I swear to God, guys. Foot mob, guys. I swear to God, foot mob, guys. Right? Foot mob, they love this guy too much, man. They love this guy too much, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, I'm sorry. What did Kobashi do to get a 7.3 from these guys? What? What did he actually do to get a 7.3? I really want to know what he did to earn a 7.3 in this game. Like, come on, bro. Like, I swear to God, man, the hype that this kid has, man, it needs to be studied. But for me, I would give him a 6. I would give him a 6, man. That's all I'm giving him. I'm sorry. I'm giving him a 6. Ronald Araujo today, a right back. You know what? Ronald Araujo wasn't actually bad today defensively. I think, I'll be honest, Chad. I think that out of all the players in the back four, I think he was the best player in the back four today. I think that he was the best player in the back four today for me. Right? Big up to my guy, man. He says, smash the guys. I have 119 people in here. I'm only on 45 likes. That is so unacceptable. What, bro? Come on, chat. Like, you guys are watching this and none of you guys are liking the stream. Come on, man. Like the stream, chat. Like the stream. Come on, chat. Big up to every single one of you. This is like I mentioned, Ronald Araujo today. I know it. I'll give Ronald Araujo a 7.5. He impressed me today. I'm not saying he was amazing, but he was definitely the best player in the defense today. So for me, I don't know. Like, at the end of the day, his performance today maybe might give me some hope. But then again, when it comes to this Araujo prick, man, this guy, I can never just have peace with this dude ever, man. Like, we never get along. But yeah, we got Alejandro Balde, who also came off. Like, he came off in the hour today. I'm gonna be very real, man. I don't remember anything Alejandro Balde did in this game today. I don't remember anything he did in this game today, to be honest. And this is what I mean about Araujo, man. I'm sorry. This is what I mean when it comes to this Alejandro Balde guy, man. Like, everyone is always quick to always call out all these other players, but why is there nobody ever has the energy for Alejandro Balde? Why? Well, yeah. As far as like in the midfield, for me, I didn't even give him a rating. That's how bad he was. I'll give him a 5. Midfield today, Eric Garcia. I guess he was alright. I'll give him a 6. A 6, to be honest. Pedri in the midfield, he also gets a 6. He wasn't great today. I'll give him a 6 as well. Fermin Lopez today in the 10. I mean, I don't think he played in the 10 today. I think he played more out in the left today, if I'm going to be honest. I think he played more in the 10 today, more than in the left. But for Fermin, I will give him I'll give him a... You know what? I'll give him maybe like a 6.5. 6.5 today for me. Gavi today in the midfield. I'm gonna be very honest, man. I know Gavi today was Gavi's first game back, so I'm not gonna go too harsh on him. But he wasn't really that good today, personally, for me either. So I'll probably give him a 6.5. This is the thing is in the chat today. Despite getting the victory, a lot of the players today didn't perform well today. There's a lot of players that didn't break the 7 today. Not a lot of them. I mean, I know one player is gonna break the count today is man like Lamine. Lamine today carried the team. He absolutely carried. So he gets a 10 for me. Man. Like, he carried this performance today. A lot of the other players today, poor. They were poor to average. Average to poor. That's really what I would say. Most of these players, right? So I'll give Lamine Yamal today carded. He gets a 10 for me in this game. And Ferran Torres today, you got a brace. But listen, man, that celebration alone, honestly, chat, I might just deduct him points just for that celebration alone. I'm sorry, man. That celebration pissed me off. And how dare you come at Barca fans like that, man? No, man. I'm actually like contemplating. Should I do that, chat? Should I do that? Many people saying Lamine should get an 8. I'm gonna be very real. The way Lamine Yamal carried today, he gets a 10 for just carrying the team. Honestly, if he didn't have the performance today, we could have even drawn this game. We were not good, Chad. Let's be honest here. We were not good. We were really poor in this game today, right? Most of the players today, well, they were really poor today. So yeah, for me, that's my honest opinion on this whole situation. I think that when it comes down to it, right, he should get a 10 out of 10 just for carrying today. For Ferran Torres today, I'm sorry, Ferran, I'll give you a 7.5 because you got a brace. I'm going to give him a 7. I would have given him an 8, but I'm reducing it to 0.5. I'm taking away a 0.5 from him. I'm taking a 0.5 from him for that celebration alone, man. I don't care, man. I don't care. Respect, like at the end of the day, you absolutely stink today. I'm sorry, you stink today for what you did today. Not for your performance, because your performance was fine. You're fine. You were actually pretty okay today. I would say you were the second best player on the pitch today. But my goodness, man, you absolute fraud, man. You absolute fraud. How about this? How about you go on a run now? Now, you know what? Since you want to do the celebration against us today, right? How about you go on a run? How about score this midweek? Score in the Champions League. Get a brace. You want to get a brace today? Get a brace in the midweek. Go get a brace in the midweek, chat, and let's see. After that, then do this. After you help us knock Atletico Madrid out of the Champions League and score a brace, then do this. Guess what, bro? I will be quiet then. Until then, shh, zip it. You can't talk to us. But yeah, man, that's what I think about the ratings, guys. Very quickly, right? For me, the players that stand out are Lamine Yamal, Araujo today stand up for me, and I guess Ferran Torres also stood up. So what are we saying, chat, about the coach? What are we saying about the coach today? What would you guys give the coach today, ratings-wise? This is a mixed bag. I personally give him a... You know what, chat? I'm sorry. I'm going to give him a 6.5. 6.5. Because today he played a very strong lineup, man. I wanted to see a rotation today. And maybe looking back now, maybe he might... You know what? I'll give him a 7. Just because at the end of the day, I feel like he was vindicated for playing a strong lineup today. Because we were not that good today. I feel like if we rotated today, we might have lost or even drawn this game, which, you know, a draw wouldn't have been bad for most of us because of how open the league is. But I would personally give him I'll give him that. I'll give him a 7. I'll give a 7 to Flick for me. Give him a 7 because at the end of the day, he played a strong lineup and it was vindicated. But one thing the reason I'm only giving him a 7 is because, first of all, you played Yamal 90 minutes when we have a big game in the Champions League. You play Pedri 90 minutes when we need him in the Champions League. You even play players like Araujo for 90 minutes when we need him in the Champions League in the midweek. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But, yeah, you get a 7, man. But, yeah, that's what I honestly think about your performance today. But, yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We will see what happens. Now, we've won the game. Oh yeah, one more thing, guys. I almost forgot about this. Hold on. How did I forget about this, ladies and gentlemen? Just wanted to remind everybody, for those of you guys who might not know how it's looking, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at that. Take a look at that, ladies and gentlemen. 7 more games left in the league. By the way, Atletico Madrid are losing right now to Sevilla. I forgot to mention that. But Barcelona, ladies and gentlemen, with 7 games to go, are 9 points clear in the table. Deportivo Alaves will be playing Real Madrid next week. We are playing Celta Vigo. If we win that game, just put the bow on the league. It's over. I mean, it's basically over now, right? We have a few weeks. In a few weeks' time, we're playing against Real Madrid. I think 2 weeks or 3 weeks from now, we're playing them, right? Big game. If we win, the league is over. And if they win, then now we have problems because then there will be 6 points between us. But this is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to see, ladies and gentlemen. And now we are exactly where we need to be And it's time for us to focus and get this league sewn up. And hopefully on Tuesday, it's not over for us in Europe, man. Hopefully not. But yeah. Anyway, guys, let me read a lot of your chats, man, before we do get out of here. He says, big up to my guy Goshman. Says Madrid can hold that. I hear that. He says after Atletico we have 10 days no match. Good. Hold that. We ain't Arsenal. Yeah, listen, man. Bro, Arsenal, man. Arsenal. It says domestic dominance this season. We love to see it, man. We honestly, man. We should have done a domestic treble this season, chat. We should have done a domestic treble this season, man. We really missed out. Flick could have done back-to-back trebles. Think about how crazy that would have been. We need Araujo in the UCL. Rebuke that, Haram Omar. Bro, who are we gonna play on Tuesday? Who are we gonna play on Tuesday? Martin is injured. Kobashi is suspended. We literally have no choice. He's gonna have to play on Tuesday. Hey man, so we can't run Pedri and Yamal to the ground. We still need them for both. Yeah, exactly. He says it was a derby. It's quite understandable. Yeah. I understand. He says, Flick, you're a good man. I love this coach. F these players. I hear you. He says, the run I want Yamal to do is to run out of Barca. Man, Ethan is in a bad mood today, man. He is in a bad mood. Damn. Big up to my guy. He says La Masia taxi. I think he was talking about the Balde point. I think it was either the Balde point or the Kobashi point. But either way, yeah, man. Guys, we're on 49 likes, man. We are not on 50 likes yet, which is embarrassing, man. Big up to my guy, man. Big up to you. He says, big up brother Omar. With Rashford, how can we do a comeback when this man is total shit? No idea, man. 99% hope, 1% belief. That's it. It's on Flick to manage this. Lamine may finish this. Maybe finished his pace at 26. See, this is the problem, man. Football. Today's football is... Honestly, this is why footballers in this era, right? We are not seeing players like Messi and a Ronaldo and a Cristiano anymore. You want to know why? Because football today is just destroying these players. First of all, they start playing these players at a very young age, like 16, 17, 18, and they just run them to the ground, bro. Play them. I mean, look at Saka these days. Look at how much Saka has fallen off now, bro. Look up to my guy again. He says, brother Omar, I'm pissed for not playing Ronnie before Rashford. I see a lot of people in the chat today are very angry with Ronnie not playing today. Yeah, I see a lot of you guys are not happy today with him not playing today. Nah, I mean, I hear it, man. I hear it, man. Anyways, let's keep going, chat. Let's keep going. It says, I really want to face Arsenal. I don't know why I don't care. About how good they are. Dude, did you just see them lose this today against Bournemouth? What do you think that game against Sporting Come on, man. It says, Ronnie either requests a loan or work on adding another position to his profile. I think he might go out on loan if we sign another attacker next season. I think he might go out on loan. Next season plan is to move Lamine in the cams and Ronnie out in the right one. It's not gonna happen, brother. It's not gonna happen. I have to keep it 100 with you, brother. I have to be honest with you. Yeah, man. It says, man says Jonathan Rowe. Watch this player. I've heard of this kid. I haven't watched him yet. Is it the Englishman? He's an Englishman that plays in France, right? Or is he plays in Italy? I don't know where he plays, but I think I know the guy you're talking about. Man says La Liga hype, you know. Big up to my guy X, man. He says, heading into Tuesday with positive spirits. Big up Omar. That's all we can do, man. That's all we can do. We need Atletico Madrid. We need to beat Atletico Madrid on Tuesday. Psh, most definitely. Men's Super Liga in the Turkish league. Okay. This is the perfect winger is Jonathan Rowe. Yo, people are talking about this Jonathan Rowe guy. I might need to watch him. By the way, chat, one of these days, I'm gonna definitely do a stream where we're just gonna look at like young players. You understand what I mean? Players that Barcelona could sign, wingers, right? I'm gonna bring Leao. I'm gonna take a look at this Jonathan Rowe guy as well. I'm gonna bring Nusa and all these guys, and we're gonna just discuss. You feel me, chat? We're gonna do that. When we get our chances in the second leg, we must take them. Facts. We don't. If we don't just consider us. If we don't just consider us knocked out. Facts. Facts. We need to wake up, man. We need to wake up. But listen, chat. We're going to be getting out of here very, very soon, man. You guys have been absolutely killing it. Appreciate every single one of you guys who've been here. We had over 120 to 30 people in here, man. So you guys were absolutely amazing. Appreciate you guys who've been supporting, man. I do want to say very quickly, guys. Appreciate every single one of you guys that have been coming out here every single week. After post-match reactions, post-match previews, and all of that, guys. I've been enjoying it. Obviously, guys, I'm not doing any more watch-alongs, guys, so we're doing post-match reactions. You guys have been reacting to it very, very well, man. So I do want to say thank you to all the people who are here. Make sure you guys always turn on notifications so that you guys can be notified of every time I do a post-match reaction, man. I appreciate every single one of you. Yes, I'm not trying to see Eric and Arajo. Bro, dude, I'm sorry, bro. You don't have a choice. You don't have a choice. I have to tell you right now, you don't have a choice, brother. You're going to see that back line. We only spent 28 million. Says we need to keep winning. We will be winning. Yeah, we'll be winning. I think that if we beat them in the Classico now, we will cook them, man. Yeah, bro. Ask Jonas. I'm in a horrible mood. Yeah, I know. I blame the board for keeping bums at the club and not selling them at their peak value there. Well, Barcelona have never been good at selling players at their peak value. Just put Frankie de Jong and Pedri in the midfield, or more for me and Rashford and Lamine in attack. So basically, you don't want to see Lewandowski in this game starting in the midweek. Because remember how they did Pedri in 2021, 90 minutes for Spain and 90 minutes for Barcelona. Facts, man. I definitely remember. Don't worry about that. He says, no, I just want to face Arsenal because of their fans. Oh, 100%. Dude, I'm enjoying them battling league. You know what? I have a lot of friends like Northside and all these guys who are Arsenal fans. Who, yeah, as much as I love them, bro, I'm a very real man. Their fan base suck. By the way, I don't know if you guys, for those of you guys, I don't know if you guys are subscribed to my brother Staffy, right? If you're not, go subscribe to Staffy TV. But I was on American Waffle this past week. I think was it on Thursday? I went to his show on Thursday, chat, right? And Staffy told me that Egal told him that my guy that Ateta is a better manager than Flick. Huh? Nah, man. These guys cannot win the league. I'm sorry, they cannot win the league. Man, I can't wait for Ibrahim Tunkara to come to the first team. Brother's been cooking for Juvena and Albasa Atleti. Him on the right wing, Lamine on the left wing will be so good, bro. I need this guy to play for Gambia. That's what I want. I'm telling you, chat. I need him to play for my country, man. Like, he would be the greatest player to ever play for Gambia, man. But yeah, he's not choosing Gambia over Spain. Which, if he was smart, he would. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, chat. Big up to every single one of you guys, man. You guys have been absolutely amazing as usual. You guys have been amazing as usual, guys. We're going to be getting out of here right now, chat. Let me quickly see who's live right now that I can redirect to. But you guys have been absolutely incredible. I appreciate every single one of you guys who've been here. We have yet another. Let's see. Who's live that I can send you all to? Hold on. Let's see, chat. Give me a moment. Okay, football from the end, Scottish, never a foul. You know what? I'll send you out to value. It's fine. I'll send you out to value. Anyway, chat, guys, we're gonna be getting out of here. Appreciate every single one of you guys who have been supporting, guys. Actually, I think he's closing out right now. No, he's closing out. All right, fine. Anyways, chat, we're out of here. Big up to every single one of you guys who've been watching, guys. Listen. Once again, guys, it is lonely at the top. Barcelona, we've gotten the victory. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we move forward. Now we have a game on Tuesday, guys. Huge game. in our Champions League hopes? Can these frauds wake up and actually do the impossible? Actually give us hope and actually win this tie? Or is it just another year and another battle job in the Champions League? We will see, ladies and gentlemen. But as far as today's game is concerned, guys, we've won the game today 4-1. 9 points clear at the top of the table. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we move on. It is lonely at the top. The gap is officially open, and we are on our way to a back-to-back league titles. Big up to every single one of you guys. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Appreciate every single one of you guys. And peace. Take care, guys.